I show you a Magnus game, and the way he beats people is just unimaginable, unfathomable. Here's another one of those positions. The guys have the exact same pawns. One guy has 2 bishops, and the other guy has bishop and knight. That shouldn't be enough to do anything. In fact, that other guy is now offering a trade of queens, followed by another trade of bishops. Magnus does it like this. He says, let's trade the queens, but let me transform the pawn structure. Now watch as this man just keeps the game alive. He just traded the queens, transformed the pawn structure into this 4 and this 3, very slight imbalance. Wesley, by the way, is still fiending for the trade. Magnus says, no, thank you. This is the position we're going to play. So Wesley plays h5, king f2. Bishop h3 takes the diagonal. f4, advancing. Wesley plays knight c7, and now Magnus just leaves him with a little bit of a weakness, all right? Bishop b2. Now we're going to go target that weakness. The knight goes to b5, so that c4 is met with knight d4. a3. You are really telling me that Magnus Carlsen is going to win from this position? How? g6. Bishop d7 attacks the knight. Wesley doesn't blunder it. c4. b4. Okay, the king goes to e7. The bishop comes back to a4. Wesley is getting rid of his weakness. Bishop c2 back. Look at this. Now bishop e4. I mean, he's going to trade the pieces with him. Bishop f1. We are still retreating. And now not only that, Magnus is down on time. He had like 17 minutes earlier in this game. He's down. He's got 5 pawns. How is he going to win this game? What could possibly go wrong from this position? Pawn takes, bishop to c1. Bishop e6 is going to win the pawn back. Bishop e3. Wesley takes the pawn. And Magnus goes here. This is so crazy. He straight up goes a pawn down. Magnus has nothing left on the board. He has no business even playing this position. But suddenly Black can't defend this pawn. And then Black might struggle to defend that pawn as well. And Wesley blunders. On the 41st move of this game. How is that even a blunder? You see, he spent a minute and a half. He had to play a5, apparently, or play king e6, and then put the pawn on a5. He put the pawn in the very natural square a6, and that turned out to be completely incorrect. Why is it completely incorrect? Because suddenly White's king is in the game. The pawn should have been standing on the a5 square. And there were various lines where it was safer on that square than on the a6 square. Bishop to d3, bishop to b4, and now the pawn is a permanent weakness. That bishop goes to b5. Magnus goes here, goes back to c2. They maneuver. He's looking for an opportunity. He gets to the diagonal. The king is kicked out. The bishop goes to e5, and the king goes here. I mean, and now the king has to come. The king is pushed back again. King f6, bishop c5, bishop a4. The king is just getting battered around. And this man, Magnus Carlsen, there are 2 pawns remaining in this game. How is this possible? Bishop to e2 targets the pawn. The pawn's a goner. And now you're going to lose. You lose this endgame because of 1 pawn. And Wesley so resigns.